Welcome back. The Pappy Martin Legacy Jazz Collective is celebrating 30 years of sharing jazz music and culture in our community. And I'm joined now by Don and Marcus with more information on their musical mission. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hello.
Hi.
Wonderful to be here.
Thanks for coming. So I'll have you start off by telling us about the Pappy Martin Legacy Jazz Collective and what inspired you to start it.
Well, actually, my father started it when he went to the Million Man March and they were given the charge to go back to their community and do something to improve it. He started this jazz festival.
Amazing.
So we are 30 years in.
Oh, wow. Okay. So what is the mission behind this?
The mission really is to make sure that the music and all of its cultural, historical, and artistic significance is accessible to everyone in the community. So 95% of our events are free to the community.
Wow.
With the support of our sponsors, of course. But we just want to make sure everyone has access.
Nice. Okay. Well, you offer musical education programs, right? Tell us about the Love Supreme School of Music and what they do for your students.
Well, I'm the proud director of the Love Supreme School of Music, and the idea behind what the school does is to offer a through line from the creators of the music, the ancestors, to the students so they can benefit from the heritage of jazz music and see how that relates and is relevant to their existence now. They are taught a free to the students jazz education program that emphasizes improvisation as an integral part of the system.
Wow.
And therefore they learn how to be creative on the spot and use this skill to expand their ability to solve problems in real life situations.
Amazing, amazing. It is incredibly important to bring access of music and creativity to students, and for free is incredible.
For free, and I would like to add as well that their uniforms are free, their instruments are free, and of course that is done with the help of our sponsors.
Yeah, tell about some of the sponsors that make all of your events possible.
Well, so far we've got the Oshai Foundation, we've got the Community Foundation for Greater Buffalo. We've received the Recast grant that is more for Pappy Martin, but still through the New York State Office of Mental Health. The Sportsman Americana Music Foundation, I'm sorry, there's a lot of them. The Pappy Martin Legacy Jazz Society as well, Cecil and Linda Brown, and now we have an anonymous donor that has been making sure that the students, that the teachers and myself remain remunerated. So
amazing, amazing. Alrighty, now you do host several birthday celebrations and jazz wellness series throughout the year. So talk about what those are in celebration of, and I know you do have one coming up.
Right. So it was important to us to use jazz as a non-traditional approach to mental health wellness because of all the benefits that result from it, regulating your heartbeat, relaxation, etc. So this Friday, May 16th, we have what is a combination of a Betty Carter birthday celebration as well as a remembrance for the May 14th, 2022 tragedy that happened at Top Supermarket. We were actually in rehearsal for our first Betty Carter birthday celebration when this happened. So it was on May 14th.
Wow.
So now we combine the two and try to make sure we celebrate both and remember those victims and their families. And then in September every year we have a John Coltrane birthday celebration that's held at Birchfield Penny.
Awesome.
That's been going on for quite a while. So those are the two that we're doing so far. Of course, we honor all the musicians throughout the year.
And when is this upcoming one happening?
This one is Friday, May
And where?
16th at Elam Christian Fellowship.
Awesome.
It is free and open to the community. It starts at 6 p.m. and there will be mental health professionals on hand for anyone who would like to, speak to someone about
Amazing.
that. But it's a wonderful event. Please come out, everyone, and enjoy.
And you talked about your students. I know they have recitals and fundraisers planned for June, right? Tell us about that.
that is correct. So on June 7th of this year at 4 p.m. we will be at the Buffalo Academy for Visual and Performing Arts hosting our annual spring recital. This year it will double as a fundraiser. We have a goal of $15,000. Looking at everybody, of $15,000 to ensure that the program continues. We have some really pressing needs at the moment, including a need for relocation. So we would like everyone to come out. And if you can't come out, you can follow a QR code that will be on our Instagram page, Love Supreme SOM, on Instagram, and on our website, pmljazz.com. You can follow the QR code there purchase tickets or buy a ticket for somebody else or donate in general if you would like to.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about all that you do. And viewers, if you'd like to learn more about all of the programs and their upcoming events or membership, you can visit pmljazz.com or connect with them on Facebook. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
having
us.
Of course.